Here we all are, together, in one place. But the question is, why? Why should we vote? What's the purpose of voting? My vote doesn't matter. I'm sure these are all things you've heard before and may believe yourself, but it's not true. You matter. You're important. Now let's take some time and think about all the things that affect us. Money, right? Clothes, food, family, faith, for those of us that do believe. All of these things are affected by how we vote. Without your vote, you have no voice. Whether it matters or not, you didn't use that right. You didn't exercise it. It was given to you, but you decided to let it waste away. Why? So, number one, money. Money is controlled by the government. The government or the people that run that money, they're chosen by the people that we elect. But if I didn't elect anybody, I don't have anything to say. Two, clothes. Clothes, and I like clothes, just me. They come from somewhere. They're not made in America as much as you may think they are. They're not. Those trades and those relationships between the US and other countries, all affected by the people we elect and then the people that those elected people choose. So that's clothes. Food. Food. Don't we all like to eat?
Yes!
There are certain things that we cannot produce here in the US. And there are certain cuisines that we like that are not from the US. Those same relationships, that same trading, those same elected officials, those same appointed officials by the elected ones. Family. For some people, that's probably the most important one. Without your family, who are you? They are intentionally or unintentionally the people that mold you. They make you who you are. They are the ones that have affected you and infected you the most. And that same family is also affected and infected by the people that we elect. Say dad has a job, money, and the certain person that we elect, they decide, oh, we don't want to use this industry from this place anymore. Or they would like to say, oh, we want to raise the taxes on doing such and such and such. Okay, cool. So the CEO of said business that dad works for says, I'm not feeling it. Why should I pay these people extra money when I can find a loophole? Let's just send it to China. It's much cheaper there. Therefore, dad's lost his job. Most of the time, that causes a disparity in families. First off, mom's making more money, more than likely. Or a child, namely you, have to get a job to help pay the bills because your family is not cohesive anymore. Dad's out of work, he's depressed, he's just going through, and that puts a lot of strain on the family. And then the fifth one, faith. Yes, there is a separation of church and state, supposedly. But all of the faiths that we have here in the US are affected by the person that we elect. we have grown as a country to only respect the faiths that we understand. Because, does that make sense? How can we want people to be their own individual selves and not allow them to be their own individual through their own individual religions? I don't understand. But still affected by that same elected official and those same appointed officials by those elected officials. And I know you hear me say that often, but I just want you to understand that even though some of the people that we are talking about that are, affecting any and every part of these five big things that we talked about, um, they may not be elected, but they were appointed. Somebody hired them, and it's usually an elected official. But you didn't say anything. So, where you don't exercise the right to vote, you don't exercise the right to use your voice, you don't exercise the right to your money, you don't exercise the right to your clothes, you don't exercise the right to your food, you don't exercise the right to your family or your faith. Sounds like someone ought to do some voting. Be educated. Be knowledgeable.